But I've never recorded any of my music online. This is the first time, and I get kind of stage fright. But so I appreciate you hearing me.
I love it. Can I ask, is this a song that someone else wrote?
This is my own song I wrote when I was in jail and doing time for something I hadn't done, and feeling everybody else's pain as well as my own after a post-traumatic stress episode I had. And the deputies let me sit outside, and I just started singing this part to it, and then it eventually devolved. But I couldn't breathe after the post-traumatic episode. So I started singing this, and I was like, breathe, just breathe, don't worry about today. Breathe, just breathe, you're gonna be okay. And then it went on and on, but the breathing part was what I sang when I was like I'm like, breathe, just breathe, don't worry about today. Oh, here we go. Breathe, just breathe, you're gonna be okay. Walking this thin line, convicted of a crime. Walking this thin line is why I sing this rhyme. Breathe, just breathe, don't worry about today. Breathe, just breathe, you're gonna be okay. Life ain't always fair, in fact it can be hard to bear. Hold on to what's true, what's deep inside of you. And breathe, let's all breathe, let's not worry about today. Breathe, let's all breathe, we're all gonna be okay. As I sit and do this time, it seems untrue. As I sit and think about my love for you, I'll breathe and I'll breathe, I won't worry about today. Breathe and I'll breathe, I'm gonna be okay. Soon this time will end and freedom it will reign. Soon this time will end and with it it's misery. So breathe, let's all breathe, let's not worry about today. Breathe, let's all breathe, we're all gonna be okay. The end.
That's beautiful. Thank you so much for sharing that voice with us.
You're welcome, of course. I shared it usually on personal levels, but this was kind of fun.
Cool, I'm glad. Let me give you a hug.
I love you, David. Hurry, and everyone else, let's take it back, guys. So one big thing I was reminded was when you give hugs, you want to do it heart to heart. Right? So you got to go heart to heart.
Okay.
Like this.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Is the heart on the left side? Yeah, it is.
Yes, it is.
Oh, I'm bad with it.
No, we all do it every day, but let's take it back, because really, truly, to feel each other's hearts and truly have a heartfelt hug, the hearts must connect.
It's true. Okay, I believe in that you should speak your dreams, manifest your dreams, and this is obviously a small channel, but I want to know what are your dreams?
What am I living for?
What kind of help, or what kind of help from the outside are you looking for to realize your dreams?
Honestly, me and my kitten, I could use all the assistance I could get. A working vehicle was one of the things that would help me get back on my feet working Postmates. But ultimately, that's just a small note of it, and that just helps with the immediate. But ultimately coming together as people and helping fund my boat design would be epic, because one way or another. And my dad even helped me name the boat. I spent 2 years developing her, and I'll put out the platform on probably Kickstarter or GoFundMe, hopefully in the near future. But at the moment, out here, these elements are pretty crazy and distracting.
You talked about a car, so if you had a rental car again, what would you be able to rent it?
I have a license and everything. I just don't. My bank account is probably no longer active, so it's hard to get a rental car.
How much is that? Like $20 a day or 30 or what?
Yeah, it usually varies. Usually 26. The one I was paying, I was doing monthly, and it was like $1,000 a month, $1,000 a month. So I was with Rentee over in San Diego.
Does that break down to 30 a day, 33 a day?
Something, yeah. Give or take 20, 30 a day. And with that, we'd have me and you four be able to be in a safe home as well. Like we're out here, I love the people. And all this stuff though, I was thinking, I'm like, if I'm gonna do car and I'm trying to clean up the ocean, and the ocean's our filter system for our air, right? And the ultimate mission of cleaning up the ocean is to clean the air, because every wave crashing, every time the rain comes down from the sky, it's pulling it from the ocean. We're going back and forth like this. So if our air is filthy, So for me to be in a car would be hypocritical unless it's a Go Green car, meaning like it has to be some sort of like.
What's a Go Green car? Is
a Go Green car,
or is it
something that's not putting out exhaust, whatever it might be, whether it's electrical, solar.
So now
if I got to build my own car, I will, but I'd prefer just to build the boat.
That's the problem. Like so far, it's so subsidized with all the and so mass produced with all the unhealthy stuff for the earth. So it's going to be really expensive.
To lead by example is key, right? In anything you do, in any mission you partake in, you have to lead by, but you have to be strict with yourself. Granted, all donations are welcome. I sit out front the Fig Tree Cafe every day. I have a little sign in Venice Beach, boardwalk, with my little kitten, Euphoria Ninja Princess, and we have a little sign that says, "Please help me and my kitten get back on our feet." As soon as I get my voice back, granted, I sang you a song, but I was just in the hospital like not even less than a week ago with a mild bronchitis and a kidney infection because there's no place to go to the bathroom out here. And I'm not one to just squat in front of people or be all like peeing on people's areas. And but it leaves very limited. The restaurant that I used to go into, I'm not going to say names and stuff like that, they even won't let me in just because they realize I'm on the streets or houseless. Which they'd like to claim homeless, but again, home is where the heart is. And my heart's still right here. So, but yeah.
So I could also, I can add a form, a donation form. Where people can donate. But again, it's still a small site and it might not be likely, but then in case people do donate, and then, to do that, you would,
It's very sweet.
Yeah, I'm gonna add a function so I can put it right under this video.
You're gonna make me cry.
But I don't expect much. Like I can say today, no one is donating, even though there's like
guys, donate for his cause. This is David.
There's 4,000 unique visitors per month.
I was telling David about my mother, and she's kind of Mom. If you're ever watching this, I love you with all my heart. But her guardian angel's name is David. So David's come into my life. That means my mother's very worried about me right now. It means she's praying heavily, and that's why you're here right now,
when
David.
Did she say
I'm
that?
telling you.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh yeah, and this is when my cousin. I went to Florida to visit my family. This is just after I was put on a train, sent up the coast, and told me to leave town. Don't come back till I get help because I wasn't safe. This is this is a little while back. This is when I first came through Venice.
Why weren't you safe?
I'm not allowed to speak of that.
No.
But ultimately, let's just say I'm still here. And I'm blessed.
Good for you.
And I'm blessed. So.
And it's one of the most beautiful places in the world, huh? It's like, it's interesting. Like, so, I mean, let's say that you could afford a home, but it would be somewhere in, let's say, Las Vegas or Lancaster.
I stay by the ocean. I stay by the ocean. The ocean is my mission at hand, and the people here also need. So part of me being thrown into this element, I believe, by the universe, is that they do need to. A lot of people on this boardwalk need light, and I am light. I'm here to help bring light to the darkness, and I understand it's not about me. I'm here. So Shannon means little wise one. Nicole means for the people, not for me. So I'm here for the people, not for me. It's not about me. And when I sing, granted, I used to sing selfishly because it made me feel good for myself. And also I didn't sing for the people because I thought they wouldn't like me or something. And I'm so sensitive to everybody. If they are mean to me, it hurts badly because I can feel their pain more than I can feel mine of why they're doing it, you know? And that's what an empath is, you know? And ultimately it just, it gets discouraging and it's hard, but what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. As long as you're staying true to yourself, I'm not using any drugs. I'm trying to do a cleanse even, just to ultimately, from just the foods themselves. Ginger alone helps with circulation. Lemon's nature's own bleaching agent, which is a cleanse. Cayenne is another, enhancer of all this. So the combination of it all together, one a day. I learned it in Hollywood when I used to book bands over in Hollywood. So I've not always been on the streets, guys. I've had many, many jobs. Since I was 9 years old, I bought my own horse by the time I was 13. I've worked my whole life. I'm not some I'm not out here for fun. This is not where I want to be, but life put me here for a reason.
You want to be here, right? In Venice Beach, but you mean you're not.
No, ultimately, the wind blew me here. I heard this joke 3 times in a 1-week period. My first time passing through Venice 4 years ago on that journey to save my life. I call it a spiritual journey. It was what it was. And I heard this joke that I'd never heard before in my life from 3 different people in a week and a half period. And what the joke was, hey, you want to hear a joke? You want to make God laugh? Make a plan. And I'm like, what? because I'm sitting there, I have no cell phone, I'm scared for my life, I don't know which way to go, what to do, and I'm like, what do I do? Like who do I turn to? I can't call anybody. I have nobody. And
what do they mean by that? Want to make God laugh, make a plan?
Well, meaning Shannon, sit down, shut up, and just let nature guide you. It was a good message from God. Our own. Okay. So messages come in formats of 3 is what I took from that. So a lot of times when I'm on a spiritual journey, and I say my birds are my omens and this and that, and messages come through the universe. They come through people or little angels like David's, you know, like guardian angels right here. Oh, thank you, Mommy. Who's your mommy? What's your mommy's name? Kaisa. Kaisa, thank you so very much for having this beautiful angel in this world. We love him so much. And God bless you, yes. So, but ultimately, yeah. So, and repetitions of 3 is what I find helps speak to me, and it stands true so far. People's meaning of people's names.
Birth number is 33.
Is it really? That's beautiful. I like that. So that's your birth number?
Or it's like...
Or is that your reoccurring number?
If you calculate all the digits in my birth date, yeah, that's 33.
So then you're 6. Your birth number is 6. So you have to add the 2 3s. Yeah, so my birth number is 8. Hello. Hey, how you doing, Bo?
Can I get on your YouTube channel?
Say, you just did.
You can come back.
What's your name? David. Oh, David, I love
you. Second David.
Oh, Mama, I gotta call you, but my phone's not working. Mom, Dad, I love you. I'm sorry I haven't called you guys in a while. There's no service out here. The new phone I got doesn't work.
Do you know what I kind of distracted myself by thinking about what I think is really cool, is that you're sleeping outside, and it looks warm now, but it's kind of cold here at night.
It gets freezing at nighttime.
And you're still concerned about the ocean.
Oh yeah, it's my number one concern.
95% of the people staying in an apartment are not concerned about the ocean.
Yeah.
And like, I'm not saying that to
I have a dream to sail the world.
Someone. I just think it's really beautiful that, you know.
I can feel her. That's why I stay close to her, because she's in pain, and I.